Hello and welcome to the Flash Fiction World collection. This book sets the benchmark for flash fiction quality, value for money and reader-focused design. This substantial book is for lovers of flash fiction and short stories. We present 70 high-quality stories of up to 1,000 words in all genres: thrillers, romance, comedy, horror, fantasy, crime and more. If your taste is for fiction that leans more to the commercial side, with fast-driven plots and action all the way, you won't be disappointed. At the same time, many of our stories are literary in style. They deal with the inner conflicts, fears and dramas that take place in the human being. What you will find in Flash Fiction World is diversity. Take the first 3 stories for example. The book opens with That Night by Elizabeth Cunane, an account of 4 young people indulging in a midnight swim. The energy and beauty of their environment and their own carefree sense of abandon and excitement blind them to the concept of consequences. That Night highlights the age-old human dynamic of where our decisions lead us. The imagery and atmosphere in this story are breathtaking. If you're feeling a little dreamy or even philosophical after the first story, Swan Lake by Alistair Keane will have you giggling like a child. When an RSPCA inspector is called out to an emergency at night, all is not as it seems. I don't want to give the story away, so let's just say that the hapless inspector turns out to be more of a Clouseau than a Doolittle. Swan Lake is humour at its best, guaranteed to have you laughing out loud. Alistair Keane is a natural comedy writer. The third story, Nice Dog by James Stark, tells of a meeting between 2 men on a beach. The young man with the dog is reluctant to open up, but reading between the lines it becomes clear that he has walked on the dark side. In Nice Dog, the author shows how America, and by extension the world, can be perceived in different ways depending on the focus of the individual. Then, with a brilliantly ironic verbal twist at the end, he demonstrates the same phenomenon in language. The story has to be read to be fully appreciated. Whatever your preference, you will find plenty of reading material, over 44,000 words, in these pages to keep you happy and leave you fulfilled. The book is easy to navigate with a linked table of contents. I guarantee that you will enjoy a fiction feast and will be seeking more stories by many of the writers that you discover in these pages.